Well, I was outside today and I came across something unexpected. Look at this. Don't you love it when you find something unexpected? It almost looks like it's some type of jasper. So we're going to take this and cut it. I find a stone and take it home and polish it and hope it shines, and also there's a chicken. Hey everyone, and welcome to the channel. And here's the rock you saw a few moments ago. Like I said, I was outside and unexpectedly came across this. What is it? I don't know, but it had a nice sheen to it. And it looks like jasper. So let's see if this thing is going to cut. First, let's take a look at it. Let's get the dental pick of destiny and do some looking. Okay, it's got sort of that jasper color to it. It's got a sheen, sort of like an oily sheen to it. It has a bunch of gnarlies on it, like they're not barnacles, but they sort of look like the way barnacles grow on stuff. And yeah, it's fairly hard too. And it looks like we have a bunch of veins running through it. I think I can see it better. I'm not sure where we can see it better at. Oh, there. You can somewhat see. Right there, there's some veins running through. Looks like layers. Like layers. But it's sort of that brown jasper color. Like here's a piece of jasper. And it resembles it quite a bit. You know, like I said, it has that waxy sheen to it. Maybe I can say that another 3 or 4 times before we're done. But the best thing we can do is take a slice off of this baby and then see what we have then. Alright, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go over to the super noisy saw of super noisiness and cut a slab off of this, and I will be right back. So don't go away. Okie dokie. We are back, and for all those who are interested, the super noisy saw of super noisiness is still super noisy. So I was able to basically cut through this as good as that super noisy saw with a tiny blade will allow. Okay, and yeah, pardon the way this looks. So I did that cut, and this is what we got. Let's look at the big piece. Do a little zoomy zoom zoom. And it looks like jasper. It's flipping hard, that's for sure. The same way with this piece. You can see how badly I cut that, like 3 different spots, 3 different layers. Like, eek. This better saw will soon be here, so we'll be able to cut better on that. But it does look like some type of jasper. I would say brown jasper, a browniness. Though I do not like these holes. You see there is a lot of holes in here. There and there. There, there. Probably there too. But as hard as this is, it looks like it will cut nice. So the next thing is head over to the wheel and we'll see what we get. Take this and go. Do we got water going? Do we got water of wateriness? Yes, we do. And we've got spinny of spinniness too. Use the brush of brushiness. Alright, let's start on the edge. Oh, wow. Yeah, this is seriously hard. Actually very hard. Hopefully we won't have sparks flying off of this thing. My water's not working very well. That's there. It must have been something plugging up the spout a little bit. Alrighty, let's work this down and see what we come up with. Okay, we've got, definitely have layers upon layers upon layers of stuff, and it looks like it's full of voids. I love it when I unexpectedly come across a rock that looks promising. That's why I call myself the Unexpected Rockhound. Though I hardly ever use that name. Okay, let's see what we've got so far. Is some really hard stuff. Okay, got to get that gnarly tip off of there. Same way over here, I got another gnarly tip. Get a somewhat pleasant shape going here. Alrighty, from this angle, looks like very, very brown, very, very full of voids, very, very going off the camera. Alright, let me work on the doming this a little bit. This might take a while. Let's see. Yep, it's going to take a while. There's a lot of cracks and fissures in this. You can see there's cracks, cracks, cracks. Giant Grand Canyon style void going on. Take some of the edge off of that bottom because wow, it was starting to cut into my fingers. You know what, I think I'm going to flatten this bottom out a little bit too while I'm at it. Wow. Well, there's a lot going on in that. Let me see if it looks better dried off. Nope, doesn't look any better dried off. There are a lot of voids in there. Alrighty, we got that Grand Canyon thing finally out of there. Still got some, looks like a crack that continues down through there, and then we got a big void there. Well, I'm gonna see if I can get those out, and then we'll hit the next wheel. Okie dokie, I think I got pretty much all the gnarlies out of there. That dark spot doesn't seem like it's going to come out. I could work it a little bit more and see if it does. It doesn't appear to want to. Okay, so we have a halfway decent dome on it, even though it's very thick. So let's take it over to the other wheel. Shut off this water. Slide this whole apparatus over here. And see what the quieter wheel does for us. Get some water going. Hello, water. There's the water. Must have had some goo raw in that one too. Let's see. Maybe need to adjust this a little bit. Okay, let me do this edge a little bit. I'm not going to bother putting a setting edge on this. I'm just going to put a smoother edge. Stone feels very dense. And the wheel, when it runs across the wheel, you can, depending on the type of stone, you know, you can feel a denser stone just feels dense, whereas a not so dense stone sort of has a different feel to it. Every stone has a different feel to it, to be honest. You might even be able to get away with not dopping this one. Wow, that's actually starting to put up a pretty good shine to it. Very brown though. Yellow brown. Borello? Round? I don't know how you call it, what you call it. It's got some nice stuff going on in there. We still have those big voids like that one right there. I think there was one on this side too. There's a gnarly I should take out since it's right there on the edge. Get the gnarlies. Ooh, I think a piece of it just came off in my fingers. There's some grit there. Grit, I say. Soften this edge up a little bit. Sort of reminds me of some of the stone I would get out of like aquarium gravel, larger aquarium stones. Maybe it's that same type of rock, just not tumbled from running down the rivers for ages and ages. Okay, I'll take a quick look. It's looking pretty nice. There's still a lot of voids in there. Now that it's drying off, there is a lot of voids. But to be honest, I don't think I need to dop this. So, you know what? Let's just take this over to the next wheel. Get the water going here. Come on, water. That's it. Got to turn those up full blast sometimes just to get the goop out of there. Yeah, this one's definitely really hard stone. Very hard stone. You know, the hard stuff, sometimes it's easier to do the finish polish to it. Ooh, feel like I'm getting pieces coming off. Maybe that's what those voids are. It could be tiny little pieces coming out of the main body of the stone. Okie dokie. And we seem to have, yeah, looking pretty nice. But there seems to be more little voids showing up, like right there on the shiny. There's one, and there's actually where both shinies are, there and there. Oh well, it's still going to be nice. Well, let's take it over to the 1200 grit wheel and see what happens there. Let me turn that light off. Okay, got some water going. Oh yeah. Get the water going. I have a feeling I won't be taking this over to the cerium oxide, because if I do, those voids are going to plug full of cerium oxide, and I'll have to soak that in the ultrasonic to get it out of there. So we may just deal with 1200. As hard as it is, I think that might put a good enough sheen on it for this Sierra rock. The unexpected rock of rockiness. One more time through, and I think we'll take her over to the desk and see what all we got. Okay, we are at the desk, or the shooting table, and we'll use this unwipey rag of unwipiness to try to get the gook off of this stone. See how that works. And what do we got? Let's take a... Well, that's got a nice satiny finish to it. Like I said, there is... I was going to say maybe undercutting in there, but it's not. It's actually voids. Tiny little voids. If there was one, it would be a void. Aha! 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 So, oh, here's what we got. We went from this to this. And I don't know what it is. I thought it was Jasper. Not sure if it's Jasper. But it's definitely some kind of rock of rockiness. Hard rock of rockiness. But regardless of what it is, this stone is a win. So if you like the video, subscribe, like the video, hit that button, hit that bell button thingy too, the dingy dingy dingy, because then it'll tell you when I'm doing stuff like this. And then you won't miss any of this, you know, unexpected stuff. So, thanks for spending some time with me, and have a good evening.